Is this all English?
Yes.
Irish? Yes. How many Irish are here? 4. Thank you very much. We were not supposed to be here. We're supposed to be in the castle. But 100 Ukrainians just came and sat down in your seat. Hi, we're here. Oh, thank you very much. And so I can't use that. What I said earlier. Can you hear me about this stupid thing? Can you hear me? Are you sure? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Say yes.
Yes.
Bravo. No, I don't want to use it. I can't have the microphone. So, how many here for the first time? Oh, that's not so bad. Thank you for coming. My name is Patrick. I'm Canadian. Nancy, my wife's Croatian. If somebody told me I'm going to come here and build this whole project for the priests, for the religious, for the Irish, I would have said never in my life would I do this. In Canada, I'm an auto dealer. Thank you very much. No, I tried to go to a Catholic school. Not possible. You need money. Catholic school told me you have to pay or you can't go to the school. I don't have any money. Fuck my school. I'm 16 years old. I'm washing cars. I bought a car for $200. Polished it up. I sold it for $800. Wow, this is like $1 million. $200 car, $800, $200 car, $800. So I kept going. By the time I'm 35, I have 7 car companies. 7. I sell 50 cars a day. I have 28 salesmen. That's how good business is. 28 salesmen, 50 cars a day, 7 companies. So who needs God? I don't need to pray. I don't need this stuff. And that's how I live. No God, no prayer, no church. My business is fantastic. My kid this size comes home from school. Look, Daddy, I got baptized at school. Daddy, I'm an Anglican. You're supposed to be Catholic. Daddy, you never took me inside a church. I baptized myself. Oh, be an Anglican. My second son comes to me. Dad, what's this God stuff? I heard about God stuff. I said, just a minute, I have some God stuff. Just a minute, I have some God stuff. Hang on. Oh, here, this is God stuff. That's how I live. No God, no prayer, no church, no God. And my business is fantastic. So I don't need to pray. Come on in, come on. I'm sort of an autopedestal. I got taken over by Ukrainians an hour ago. Nancy, my wife, is Croatian. When I met Nancy, she was blonde, and she had blue eyes, and she's a lawyer, and she's 20 years younger. Thank you very much. So we're living together in 2 months. No God, no prayer, no church, no marriage. We're just going to live together. And we did for 6 years. Till Nancy said we should be married. Good idea. What a fantastic idea. Okay, come on. We'll get married tomorrow. And we did. We got married the next day. In the helicopter. In the helicopter. I thought it was fantastic. I have a white suit on. I look like James Bond. We get married legally in the helicopter. No God, no prayer, no church. But we're married. I go home, married. 2 days later, I come home, Nancy crying. Big tears. Okay, what's with the tears? Nancy said, I don't feel married. Nancy, you know how much the helicopter costs? I don't care about your helicopter. We have to get married in the church. How? How do you get married in the church with 2 divorces? Nancy said, I'm going to see the bishop. Goes to see the bishop in Vancouver, finds that there's an annulment from my first marriage. Bishop gives us permission to be married in the church, and I'm so mad. I just spent all the money on the helicopter. Nancy, go find the church. Nancy came back the next day. I have a parish that's going to marry us. I'm so excited. Yeah, what's the name of the church? Immaculate Heart of Mary, Croatian Franciscan Church. And Nancy tells me I have to meet the priest. Most fun day of my life. Is there a priest here? Is there a priest with us? Is there a priest in the room? No. Okay, I have to meet those priests. Why? I go in to meet the priest, no handshake, no smile, nothing. First words from the priest to me. Why do you want to be married in the church? Look at your record. You've got 2 divorces, you've never baptized your kids, you married Nancy in a helicopter. Why do you want to be married in the church? I said, because Nancy's crying. Oh, that's a good reason. So we get permission to be married in the church. And the priest tells me, you have to make promises. Promises. You have to make promises. I'm sorry. How many promises do you want? Oh, we call them promises to me. That's how we sell cars. I promise everything. And we get married in the Catholic church. I get pictures of it. Helicopter, from the church. I married Nancy twice. And in 1 week, I broke every promise. How do you want? Nothing touches me. Don't touch my business. And that's how I live. No God, no prayer, no church, no baptizing my kids. My business is fantastic. I mean, we're selling 50 cars a day. How big a business do you want? Until Nancy's brother sent a book like this. And I said, what is this? Nancy said, it's the messengers of a place called Medjugorje, where some kids say they see the Mother of God. And I said, oh yeah, for sure. I've never heard of Medjugorje. Who sees the Mother of God? I've never even thought about Medjugorje. Well, those are yours, Nancy. I don't even look at it. Yeah, I'm never going to see it again. No. Nancy takes the book, puts it back in my hand. You want to hear Nancy's kind, loving words? Nancy said, here, my pagan husband, don't use the word pagan, you throw this away. It's on your conscience. My conscience. What's wrong with your conscience? Pagan husband, this is on your conscience. You throw it away. Okay, give me the book. Nancy, for you, I'll read one message. And I'll throw it away. So I open the book. I'm looking for the smallest message I can find. I want to read the littlest message in the book. And I read one message. The message said, I'm calling you to conversion for the last time. Last time? Let me read that again. I'm calling you to conversion for the last time. I start to cry. Nancy, he's real. Nancy! These kids are telling the truth. I don't believe anything. I don't even believe God exists. I called you to conversion for the last time. And I don't know where to go. Like, where do you go? I haven't been inside a church for 30 years. 2 divorces. I don't baptize my kids. Married Nancy in a helicopter. And I'm Catholic. Oh my God, I'm serious. So I start to read the messages. The messages don't touch Nancy. And our lady said, you got to do 5 things. 5 things. I never done one thing. Our lady said, pray my rosary together every day. I promise you a miracle in the family. What? I promise you a miracle in the family. Nancy, can you hear that? Our lady promised a miracle. I don't know miracles. Miracle in the family. I have 4 kids I can do nothing with. Nothing. My kids have never been inside a church. They've never said a prayer. One of them was baptized Anglican. And I can do nothing with these kids. So the lady said the rosary makes a miracle. So we start. It's the hardest thing I ever did in my life. I never prayed a rosary in my life. But we start. Most difficult thing I've ever done in my life is start to pray. So we start with the rosary. Then the lady says, go to Mass. Minimum of Sunday. Nancy, our lady says we have to go to Mass on Sunday. Nancy says, stop. There's something wrong with my husband. He wants to pray the rosary. He wants to go to Mass. Nancy can't get me to church. No, not possible. I believe the messages. Messages don't touch Nancy. That's me. Pray the rosary, go to Mass, read something from the Bible. Good idea. Nancy, go buy a Bible. Nancy comes home with a 10-kilo Bible. We got the biggest Bible in that story. And we start to follow our lady's messages. The other lady says, fast, Wednesday, Friday, today, fast. For what? What am I going to fast for? Our Lady said, when you pray and fast, you stop a war. I have a war, I got 4 kids. I have a war you can't even imagine. I have 4 kids you can do nothing with. Nothing. So we started to fast Monday through Friday. And it's the most difficult message for me. Fasting is the most difficult message for me. I'm a normal person. I only get hungry on the fast days. And we start to fast Wednesday and Friday. And the lady said, you can't start conversion without confession. Oh, man, this is serious. I have to go to confession. Are you serious? You have to start with confession. Oh my God, this is serious. Okay. I'm going to confess. I go into the confession. I don't know what to say. I have no idea. The priest asked, when was your last confession? 30 years ago. 40 years ago. I have no idea. 30 years. I have no idea. Years I've been in the confession. And I start pouring out mortal sin and divorces and adultery and affair, no baptizing my kids, my kids baptizing Tom Agriculture, and my sister, my children, with God, and Mary Nancy the helicopter. The priest is going like this in confession. He can't handle it. It's too much. And I'm non-stop. Mortal sin. And finally, I can't think of any more sin. You know what the priest did? The priest said, in confession, I absolve you. I said, say it again. What? I have absolved you. I'm crying in the confession. It's the biggest gift I ever had in my life. You can't even imagine how free I could fly. I had 30, 40 years of mortal sin. I think confession is the biggest miracle on earth. Beyond a miracle. And only a priest has that power. No one else has that. And that confession changed my life. It changed my life on the spot. So Nancy and I, we started to pray together. Now what happened? What happens to a husband and wife when you start to pray? You fall in love. The marriage changes. You absolutely, telling you the truth. Everything changes when you start to pray. And that's exactly what happened. We started to pray, we started to live the messages, and we really fell in love in a beautiful way. Not the money, not the business. The messages. The messages are more important. And everything starts to change. Today my kids, my Anglican kid who baptized himself, today he's a Catholic. He's a Catholic school teacher. He's married. He's got 2 beautiful kids. The kids look like me. I mean, they're 3 cute kids. I said, what happened to you? You baptized yourself Anglican. How did you get to be Catholic? Dad, when I saw you pray. Dad, when I saw you at the rosary. I never believed those words. I couldn't have imagined a kid saying that. Dad, when I saw you pray, it changed my life. Isn't that amazing? I was shocked. But that's exactly what happened. Those are his words, not my words. And so we started to pray. So he became Catholic. My second son, he's a fire captain in Canada. He's got 2 boys. Wants his boys to be lawyers like Nancy. Everything changed except for my daughter. My daughter, Catholic. Beyond Catholic. 17 years old, married, 20 years old, divorced, 22 years old, married, 26 years divorced, 28 years married, divorced, married, divorced, married, divorced. What are you doing? What is this? Daddy, what did you do? No, try that. That's exactly her words. Daddy, what did you do? Now what do I say? She's a copy of me. 100% copy of me. That's what I taught my kids. I taught my kids how to get divorced. I never said a prayer for my daughter on the face of the divorce. Never even had her in front of her. Now what do I do? What do I do? Ask her for forgiveness. I went to my daughter and said, forgive me for divorcing your mother, not baptizing you. For never said your prayer with me since the day you were born. And when I asked for forgiveness, we started to be able to talk. We're not perfect, but at least we can talk. At least we can talk. And so that's exactly what happened with the kids. Everything starts to change. So I said to Nancy, I want to go to Medjugorje. What? I want to go to Medjugorje. What are you going to do with your business? I have a BMW, Honda, Toyota. This is property showroom car. Property showroom car. My life is all over the car business. I sold it all. I kept nothing. I sold all the companies, all the cars, all the property. Nancy's a lawyer for 10 years. She sold the law firm. She sold the law. She sold everything. We sold our home. When we left Canada, we have nothing to go back to. Nothing. I said, Nancy, we flew to Amsterdam. I bought a car. I said, Nancy, we have a problem. What? Nancy, where is Medjugorje? I don't know where Medjugorje is. I can't find it on the map. Nancy's crying. You sold our home. You sold the business. Everything's gone. Why do you want to live there? You've never been there. Nancy, the Mother of God lives here. And I'm going to be a neighbor. I want to be a neighbor of the Mother of God. That's why I came. I want to live with the Mother of God. Because it's real. This is the most real thing that happens on earth. Heaven opens every day. Every day. Every day. Heaven comes to the earth in Medjugorje as the Mother of God. She's a real person, just like this. She looks just like this, a real person. She's not something phony. She doesn't have some strange look about her. She's a real, live, normal person who comes from heaven. She didn't just come from heaven. I didn't know that. It's true. A real, live person. I want to be her neighbor. So that's why we came. To build this project, a Hungarian kid came and made the design. And I said, Nancy, I'm never going to build it. Nancy, no, it's too big. And some boys from Romania came. They saw the plan. And they said, yeah, we could build this. I said, try. Try. I don't know why I said try. I just said try. 28 years ago, they're still here building. Same guys that started to work with me 28 years ago are still here building. So pray one day I'm going to finish it. This is a big project. A big project. Nobody builds castles anymore. We had to cut each stone, you had to find the stone. Oh my God, you have no idea what it took to build it. But we did. And it's only a house of prayer. We're not a pension, we never take pilgrims, we're not a hotel, we're nothing. Only a house of prayer for priests. That's what we do the best. We've got 100 priests coming next week for the youth festival. You want to stay judicious? Just put your hand up. Because I'll keep you. I'll keep you. Because that's how busy we get. So, I never believed I would do this in my whole life. I read one message in a book. I call you to conversion for the last time. Changed my life forever. Because the messages are real. The most real thing in the world today is the Mother of God appearing here every day. This is the most real place on earth. You can't get closer to heaven than Medjugorje, because heaven comes to the earth every day. Thank you, Mom. I'll kiss you. I don't see her. I don't see the Mother of God. I don't see anything. But for sure she's here. I kiss you guys, she knows. And I thank you for walking in the seat. By the way, it's 104 degrees out right now. So maybe you stay here a little bit until it cools down to 103. I read it just minute ago, 104 degrees outside. We've never had that. We've never had that. Never. So be careful going home. I feel so bad getting up to walk. I wish I had a bus I put you in. This is the most temperature we've ever had in Medjugorje. Who's this? Was she born on the way over? Was she born on the way over? You found out.
Take a picture.
How old is he? Oh my God! Can we say a prayer?
She's 10 weeks old.
Come on, stand up. Let's go. Let's say Hail Mary. Come on.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Mary, our Mother, Queen of Peace.
Pray for us.
Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you very much, Patrick.
You guys are here.